Hey, welcome! It's Ashley from Demystifying Your Health. Today, we're going to be talking about stress. I mean, who's not stressed out? Between your job, your family, kids, friends, all of those things add stress to your life. Sometimes even more stress gets added in the form of like an illness or divorce or even a deadline at your job. So how do you cope with all of it? Stress is our body's reaction to a harmful situation. The situation can either be real or perceived. In either case, when our body feels threatened, it produces a chemical reaction that activates our fight or flight response. In a life-threatening situation, this is incredibly important. It's also beneficial because in small doses, stress helps us to focus and actually get tasks done. So, our body is designed to handle small amounts of stress for short periods of time. The problem arises when we have ongoing stress that our body has to chronically deal with. Chronic stress usually presents in many different ways, but it's grouped into 4 different categories. The first category of chronic stress is emotional. This usually means that you feel moody, easily agitated, often overwhelmed, and have low self-esteem and are unable to relax. So the second category is physical. This usually means that you have low energy, headaches, upset stomach, insomnia, frequent illness, and a low sex drive. Okay. The third category is cognitive. Which often means you have constant worrying, are forgetful, maybe are disorganized, you can't focus, or have poor judgment. And the last category is behavioral. All right, and that includes appetite changes, procrastination, and often increased use of alcohol, drugs, or other substances. Stress not only presents its own challenges, obviously, but it also can exacerbate other issues or even cause them. These can include heart disease, gastric reflux, acne, eating disorders, anxiety, and depression. The treatment and prevention of stress is the same. Obviously, if your stress is causing some other type of medical issue, you need to get treatment for that. So essentially, you're trying to treat the symptoms in addition to the cause. To treat stress itself, the key first step is identifying what's causing it. Many times there's more than one cause. Once you identify what's causing your stress, then you can start trying to eliminate some of those things from your life. The next thing is learning some coping techniques. This is important for in the moment when you're feeling overwhelmed and you need to take that pause and just put everything on hold and get refocused. Often this can include things like meditation or yoga or even breathing techniques. Any of these can help you just take that moment and just regroup, which is key to getting forward and moving on without having to be paralyzed by stress. The next key step is to manage your stress over the long term. This can include things like getting regular exercise, eat healthy, get plenty of sleep. That's very key. Forgot my comma there. Socialize with your family and friends. And also make time to do the things that you enjoy doing, such as hobbies or other activities. This is a great way to get stress out of your life and make you feel more centered. If at any point you feel like your stress is out of control and you can no longer take care of it on your own, always seek help from a mental health professional. The great thing about reaching out to one of these individuals is not only can they provide you professional insight, but often you feel better once you've started sharing your challenges and have an engaged listener. The goal isn't for them to get rid of your stress, but to help you learn ways to manage and cope with it. We all have stress in our lives. The key thing is learning how to deal with it so that way it doesn't overwhelm us. Just remember that you're not alone and you will get through it. Stay healthy.